Hi, everyone. Here on a Friday in the second week of working from home for many of us. Um, I've been wanting to give updates each day as to what opportunities and benefits are there on a federal and provincial level for my individual clients, whether they're families or business owners, and be a general source of information to everyone who follows here on the Wealth Health or my LinkedIn site or my YouTube page. Um, and it's a challenge because every day there seems to be something new. So we're just going to focus on two things today. So the federal government has announced the emergency response benefit. It's a consolidation of the two programs that were mentioned at the beginning of the week. So EI had been made easier to get. They waived the 1 week, and then there was a for employees who did not qualify for EI. There was this response, and it was $900 biweekly. They've decided to merge both into the same program, which is now the emergency response benefit, and it is a $2,000 a month benefit. Like EI, that's going to be taxable. But rather than having one stream for EI eligible and one stream for non EI eligible, anyone who's been affected by the COVID-19 shutdown or job loss will be eligible for this. So this covers if you are eligible for EI, then you qualify. If you are not eligible for EI but are home sick with COVID-19, if you are at home taking care of someone in your family who is sick, if your child is not in school because the schools are shut down because of COVID-19, and that will be after the it'll be after spring break, of course. You'll also be eligible for that. So that captures a lot of families as well. They've now added that if you've lost your job because of your business being shut down, so I'm thinking of restaurants, dental offices, hair salons, all of the places that have been either ordered shut down or just had to shut down because of potential exposure and quarantine. They are all eligible. This is expected to be in place in April. So there's still some time that people don't have money, and of course, I always recommend having 3 to 6 months of emergency savings set aside. But that is what's available now. So that really does capture quite a lot of people who have been affected will have this. It's not perfect, and I expect that there are going to be some changes still coming down the pipe. The other one that was just announced this morning, and we don't have a lot of details on, but that is the wage subsidy, and that is for businesses to be able to continue to pay their employees even if they've actually closed their doors. So if you operate a hair salon or a barber shop and you've had to close it and lay people off, the federal government's actually going to cover 75% of the wages for those employees. So it's my understanding that if you've already laid people off, that they'll be eligible. Uh, you'd be able to apply for this to be able to provide them with that. Or if you've been keeping the doors open but feel like you should be shutting down, this is a way to incentivize you to close the business, let people stay home, and still be able to cover some of the wages. Um, this is actually so. Not only is that the case, but it's also being backdated to March 15th. So once this program is available, that wage subsidy will be in place back to the 15th of March. So it captures businesses that have already closed or employees that have already been laid off. I don't have any more details on how that's going to work, how you apply for it, or what the mechanisms are going to be, but I imagine those details are coming through in the next few days. Um, this wage subsidy is also taxable, so it's going to be you'll have to pay taxes next year. But of course, with the tax deferral programs that are there, I imagine that this is going to be the case. There's also a business loan with some forgiveness that I can talk about perhaps tomorrow, but I'd like to get a few more details about that. I've had some requests about the $500 of rentals. This is for BC, so if you're a landlord, having that $500, or if you're renting $500 that are available, that's something that we're not quite sure how that is going to be accessed yet. I'm waiting for some more details on that, but it is trying to keep people in their homes and recognize that both landlords, that the landlords themselves have bills to pay and can't just have people sitting in suites without paying anything. So um, I hope that these videos have been helpful for you. If you have any questions, please contact me. I'll put my email down in the area below. But that's so the wage subsidy of 75% of your income, and then now the new consolidated emergency response of $2,000 a month, at least for the foreseeable future. Um, for 4 months that's available. So um, any questions, please let me know. If there's something specific you'd like to know about or want me to focus on in a video, please send a message through and I can put it in the next one. So everybody, please hunker down. We can all do our part to stop the spread and flatten that curve, and we'll be back to regular business very soon. Have a great day.